Welcome to Awesome English. I'm Dan. This is a lesson from our inquiry series where writing instruction can be integrated into real-world projects. Lessons follow the design cycle: investigate, design, create, and evaluate. Each section can be paused so you can complete the tasks. You can create text types to go with these projects, like recounts, persuasive text, or procedures. Remember to check out our other videos to help you do that. All right, let's get started. Everyone loves theme parks. We can develop our critical thinking skills by focusing on how they can be designed and by exploring the engineering principles behind how they work. Our inquiry project today is about designing theme parks and discussing their mechanical principles. Topics could include gravity, forces, and even marketing components to sell a theme park idea. So let's first start by investigating into what we know and want to know about theme park designs. If you're in class, you can talk to the person next to you. If not, you can brainstorm yourself. All right, let's get started. Now it's time for the design stage. Our design brief, or our learning objective for this project, is to be able to design a theme park and describe its mechanical principles. Now, you could do this project in collaborative groups, in pairs, or even individually. Let's start the design process. All right, so for the design stage, we can use this success criteria for this awesome project. This is our suggested design specifications. Feel free to add or change any of the criteria. All right, so Acme Theme Parks has hired you and your team to design a new theme park. You will meet with investors to ask for money to build your new park. In your pitch to the investors, you could include some of the following things. You could include your theme park name and maybe a logo or a slogan. You could provide a drawing or a map of your theme park. You could provide a text to accompany your design, like a procedural text. You could provide a marketing pitch to sell your theme park design to those investors. You could provide a cost breakdown on the new theme park construction. You could provide a description of 2 or 3 mechanical principles in your design, like gravity or motion. You could also provide a really cool model or an example of one of your rides. All right, let's get started. As part of the design stage, we need to develop our ideas further. At this point, we might want to brainstorm. You might want to conduct some research, record ideas, make some notes, sketch or draw diagrams. Think about a text type that you could write to accompany your project, like a procedure or a persuasive text. And maybe you could also create an advertising campaign. Finally, remember to get some feedback. All right, let's get going. Now it's time to create a solution for this project. Develop a list of clear actions. It might be to name your theme park, to create a logo or a slogan, to draft and publish an accompanying text, like a procedure or a persuasive text, to draw a scaled map or a diagram, to make a model of a ride. You could use a glue gun, chopsticks, or different things like straws to create a really cool model of one of your rides. You could create a cost breakdown of the construction of your theme park. You could also even make a video or a marketing pitch to hold an investment fair where ideas for multiple theme parks can be shared with your community. All right, start thinking. Our final stage in the design cycle is to evaluate and get feedback. So set up a feedback session. Share your ideas and plans with your peers or someone else. What worked well? What could be improved? Finally, you may want to present these ideas to your community. Good luck and have fun. Thanks for learning us today at Awesome English, and remember to stay awesome.